What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hurt coming to you with another episode of Afterlife. We talk about anything and everything that we feel like talking about today. Today is no different. We're going to reach in that bag of goodies, subjects, and material. We're going to pull one out, dive right in, and discuss it. Sound good? Let's fucking do it. So, today we're going to talk about having a smart mouth in prison, out of prison, just anywhere in particular, having a smart mouth. But we're going to start before prison, in prison, and then we're gonna do after prison. So, before I went to prison, oh my god, I was fucking crazy. I was carrying guns, I was driving cars without a license, I was, I wasn't robbing people, but I was fucking making money selling weed and fucking not ripping people off, but like I was getting my product for cheap and then I was selling it for a profit and shit. So, I mean, it's typical fucking drug sales or whatever. But I was only selling weed, dabs, and carts or whatever. Lots of weed, dabs, and carts. Started having problems with people just because I was selling and I was making a good page, making good profits. Started taking profits from other people, and then it started getting to where that's when the fights started happening, or the arguments. Really, I didn't really get any fights. Just socked one dude one time. But I'm not condoning violence, so I'm very against, unless you're in prison, and I'm getting to that. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do in there. But outside, whatever, unless they touch your kids, put their hands on you, put your life in danger or whatever. Like, I see that now. Like, I'm not just gonna fuck somebody up for having a smart ass mouth nowadays. Like, I'm gonna look at you and be like, excuse me? Yeah, we're not doing that. Like, you can take that somewhere else. Like, you're talking to the wrong one. Like, I'll give you a warning at first and then be like, excuse me, we're not doing that. Like, nope. Like, I ain't your mother, your brother, your father, your uncle, your cousin. Nope. Like, I'm just somebody else. Before I went in, though, like, I was selling, I was carrying guns, driving cars, no license. I had no remorse for what I was doing. I talked however I wanted to talk, which was like a straight thug, straight fucking front. Kind of like how I'm talking right now, but just add more fucking street lingo and add more, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I was hanging out with my homies at the time, so it's like, not my old homies. I don't hang out with them no more. I don't associate with none of them anymore. But I wasn't getting in trouble. I was getting away with everything. I was buying guns. I was buying knives, swords, fucking whatever. I was a product of my environment, so I talked however I wanted to. It was smart. It was dumb. Cussing all the time. It was horrible. Got me sent. That didn't get me sent to prison, but I ended up getting caught with a firearm and running from the police. So, felon in possession of a firearm. I already had one of those, or no, two, I don't know. Anyways, I had to where I had 5 felonies, and they were trying to charge me with 4th habitual, which they could have charged me at the 4th one, but instead they waited for my 5th and 6th one to charge me with 4th habitual, or 2nd habitual second, which 2nd habitual carrying concealed weapon, felon in possession of a firearm, and then 2nd habitual second, running from police or fleeing and eluding. They did that to where if I ever catch another felony again, they're going to take that 2nd habitual second and go, whoop, that's your 4th habitual, you're out of here. Because in the state of Michigan, 4th habitual carries 25 to life in Michigan. So I was facing life at one time in this situation, and that was all for my loud mouth, for my thugging, my being dumb out there, just fucking being oblivious to everything. And then when I got to prison, I got in 2 fights because of my mouth. One, I got fucked up. Like, I got fucked up. But I didn't get too fucked up to where I couldn't walk away or I looked like all whatever, but like, oh yeah, dude handed my ass to me. I was fucking talking mad shit, whatever. Still was when I was getting fucking beat the fuck up. We hashed it out. We were cool after that shit. We sat together for fucking breakfast, lunch, and dinner till we rode out. Whatever. Big old black dude, fucking big cornbread eating motherfucker. Second one was I told a story about it, how I was on second tier and I was handing out toiletries and shit. And then one dude was just not having it. He was having a bad day. And we had some words. I ended up smart mouthing back to him, and I ended up waiting for him on the second tier. Waited for him before lunch and didn't catch him then. Waited for him at lunch, caught him then. We both went hand to hand, fucking about 20, 30 seconds. I got my licks in, he got his licks in. It was all good. I was going to say, dude ended up trying to give me some Tunchi or whatever, some K2, because he felt bad or whatever. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. I don't do that shit. The third one was not smart mouth or nothing. It was just somebody I knew from the streets talk shit to my baby mama, said some fucked up crazy shit about my son, baby mama. Just one of those hides behind his people type stuff. Cause like I've known in my experience, the loudest one in the room's the weakest one in the room. Like the ones that know they about that life, they're gonna be quiet. They're gonna be just quiet. They're gonna be calm, cool, and collect because they know what's about to go down. They know it. They've been through it. There ain't no need to start talking loud and being all yeah. That's a lot of prison. But that's what this dude was doing out in the streets or whatever, and I seen him in prison in the Medline and walked right up to him without even thinking and bink right in the jaw. One hitter quitter. Not condoning that. I'm just telling you how it was behind bars. I mean, that's fucked up. You shouldn't do that shit. I've been waiting 4 years for that, so I was like, yeah, anyways. Then after that, it was all kind of gravy from there, but it definitely got me in some predicaments. I learned after those 3 fights, it was like, you got to watch your mouth, you got to keep your head low, you got to stay to the floor, just get through this time or whatever. I had one more situation with a CO. I made videos on that. Fucker was just messing with me, all that shit. They do that. So out in the world, though, I've learned my lesson. Like I barely have a smart mouth anymore. Only when I'm talking with my folks, maybe we'll joke around and I'll jokingly have a smart mouth. But I'm an asshole. Period. Like I come off as an asshole sometimes. I am a Cancer. I mean well. Like I'm a huge teddy bear, but at the same time, like my monotone voice and the way I stand on myself, like I've heard people say numerous times, they're just like, bro, you look like you've been to the joint. I'm just like, damn. I'm like, really? Like, that's fucked up. Like, all right, but, like I just kind of go, like a few of my friends that said that, I just kind of like, you know what? I'm like, I did. I went away for 2 years. That's why you guys haven't seen me for so long. Like, a lot of them thought I was dead, which, I mean, at that point in my life, until I got locked up, like I'd have thought the same thing. But luckily, my smart mouth stopped when I went to prison or whatever, and I got out and just continued it because I don't want to drink. I don't want to do hard drugs. I don't want to fucking smoke or nothing like that. I'm always gonna think pot's okay, but like as of right now, like I don't smoke pot. I'm fucking just minding my own, drinking my 2 liter of fucking Sprite. It's delicious and refreshing. It even says it. No, it doesn't. Thought it said refreshing back in the day, but anyways, smart mouths can get you in trouble. They definitely will get you in trouble in prison. Out here, you are liable to catch an ass whooping, a smackadoo, a high five to the face, but it could not happen at the same time. Like a lot of people nowadays, they talk so much shit behind their phones, behind their computers, like it never happens. It's just that's what passes their time. They just talk shit to each other. Like back in my day, we didn't hide behind phones or computers or nothing. We met up at a park or we met up at the house or whatever and would duke it out right there, or we'd go somewhere and handle it and be good afterwards. But like, we handled it. None of this, you have a smart mouth over a phone, over a monitor, over a screen, whatever, and it's okay with that. Like, this shit's crazy, man. Like, I learned my lesson. Like, I try not to talk smart. I did have a little slip today. Like, I know my mom was watching some TV or whatever, and something on TV just was like, how many times we gotta have this fucking conversation? And I, out of nowhere, without even thinking, it's like, as many fucking times I want to have this conversation. And I'm like, ooh, walk away. Went to my room, drank some Sprite, whatever, and I'm like, oh, Jesus. I'm like, here we go. But it's all right. We're going to get through it. That's how smart mouths out of prison, in prison, and getting back out, learning your lesson. So hopefully you guys learn your lesson. Don't be like me. Don't go to jail. Don't go to prison. Don't be hard-headed and get so down and dirty and fucked to where that's when you learn your lesson. Like, learn it from me. Learn it from other, prison tubers, weed tubers, anyone who's got the past or whatever. Like, listen to them. Listen to me. Fucking stop and just get your head right. Work out, get your body right, mind, get your soul right or whatever, all the other shit will fall into place. None of that street talk or that smart talk, none of that's going to even matter once you start doing better, surrounding yourself with better people, and minding your own business and staying in your lane. Like, it all comes together. So, hey, it's your boy Hurt coming to you with another. Subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you guys think. More jokes, more videos coming to you soon.